Welcome to the Crypto Angel channel. Better late than never. So, here's what's going on right now. I'm getting over a cold. That's why I wasn't live the other day. And today's Monday, so to make up for going live on Saturday, I'm going to be going live tomorrow as well at 3 p.m. Central Time. So a little bit earlier than normal. I usually go live at 11 p.m., but I'm going live at 3 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. And then we'll be back on track for going live twice a week. With that being said, if you guys want to join the trading group, link to join is in the description below on YouTube. Crypto Andrew 333 otherwise. And if you guys just want to join the Telegram, link to join that. I think it's also on TikTok. Let's go look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. That is not the chart I want to have up. I want to look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Right now, we're in extreme greed. Anytime we're above 90, I always consider taking profits. I do see Bitcoin continuing higher. I'm in a long on Bitcoin right now from $90,500. But I do suggest whenever we're above 90, you take heavy profits. Whenever you're below 10, you buy heavily. It's not very often you're above 90 or below 10, so I'd just be cautious. Now, when you're in a bull run, sometimes when you're above 90, it doesn't matter. But longer term, on the macro time frames, when you're above 90, you do want to be taking profits. So that's just where we're at right now. I like to just kind of see what's going on. And I think 90 is the highest I've seen it, at least this bull run. Maybe it was 91 the other day. I didn't look yesterday, but 90 is the highest I have seen it. It will still be at 90 tomorrow when I go live at 3 p.m. Central Time. That is in 16 hours. But overall, there's really no point in looking at it tomorrow because, again, it will be the same. It updates at 7 p.m. Central Time every single day. Maybe now it's 6 p.m. Central Time because of the time change, but it updates between 6 and 7 p.m. Central Time every single day. It says in 18 hours and 59 minutes, it will update again. So we'll see what happens, but because I'm going live at 16 hours, it will still be the same tomorrow when I go live. So that's what we got going on. We're in extreme greed right now on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. So I would just use caution, but again, it's just something to go by. I'm still long on Bitcoin from 90,500. I just made a very quick TikTok update that I believe that Bitcoin is continuing to go higher. And that's why I'm long on Bitcoin. I have a measured move of $103,000 out of this four-hour flag on Bitcoin. But again, that doesn't mean we have to go up. This is just kind of what I'm looking at. We're getting pretty tight in this price action for Bitcoin. And I do see more upside for Bitcoin, but again, that doesn't mean we have to go up. So if I just take off the moving averages, the 4-hour time frame looks very bullish to me. You're oversold on the stochastics. I told my trading group this. The moving averages are pretty tight. At least the 21-day moving average caught up to price action, and it's currently sitting at $88,900. So that's almost where we are. The 200 is still way down there at $75,600. But overall, 21-day moving average is getting tight. Whenever I see that happen and you haven't dumped yet and you're still in a flag, most times than not, I would say 80 to 90% of the time you get a move to the upside. The measure move does not have to happen, but I do see a measure move coming for Bitcoin up 100,000 or greater. So you take it from the last local high to the last local low. That's what I did. I don't know why my target. So my target's even more than. Right? You take it from the last local high, which was the all-time high at 93,500, and if you consider that to be the low at 78,500, then your measure move, that is your conservative measure move on Bitcoin. I don't know where I was getting 100,000, but your measure move is just around 107,000, and then if you be more aggressive with it and take it from like all the way down here, which you could do, but that's a long flag. That would be all the way up to 117,500. I always like to take the conservative measure move, but now when I redo it, $107,000 is a measure move for Bitcoin. I do want to let you guys know this is going to be a quicker live stream today because it just will be partly because I'm going live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Yeah. So every time I do it, I get a larger measure move. I would like to do it from $75,667 because that is support. And then your resistance up there is 93,400, 93,500. And that will give you a measure move to that resistance at $109,140. That is also from a fib. So I'm going to call 110. I'm going to call we get a move above 100,000 to 110,000 sometime before the end of this year in the next month and a half. We'll see what happens. But that is extremely bullish for Bitcoin right now. So we'll see what happens, but again, I'm calling for $110,000 Bitcoin by the end of this year. So let's go to the weekly time frame and work our way down. On the weekly time frame, Bitcoin is very, very overbought. I don't think short term that's going to matter, but something to, again, take note of. Just like we're in extreme fear, or extreme greed, I should say, be careful. The 3-day time frame is overbought. The 2-day time frame is overbought. The daily time frame looks very bullish to me. The price is going sideways, while the stock RSI is slowly resetting to the downside. That's extremely bullish to me. And every time I see the stochastics reset, make a higher low, while the price is going sideways or up, that always spells a euphoric move to the upside. Now, usually that's followed by a nice dump or some bearishness, but obviously if you go up fast, you do come down fast. The 12-hour time frame is very bullish for Bitcoin. The 12-hour time frame is completely oversold, ready to get the bounce. So the fact that the 12-hour time frame has gone sideways and now it's ready to bounce, and the 12 hours is a pretty big time frame. I think this 12-hour time frame possibly could get you anywhere between $95,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin before we get our next pullback. 8-hour time frame doesn't look great. You got oversold. You got some kind of bounce, but now you're kind of struggling. So I would like to see the price continue up so that the 8-hour time frame can continue to curl to the upside. And on the 6-hour time frame, you can see that kind of the same situation. You got the bounce, and now you're kind of struggling to get that move to the upside. The 4-hour time frame looks very good to me. That looks better than the other ones. 3-hour, 2-hour, 1 hour, not much to talk about. Even the 1 hour, again, not much to talk about. Again, this, from what I'm looking at, it's saying that sometime, today is the 18th, sometime in the next 3 days, 3 days and 2 hours, it's saying that we get a massive move on Bitcoin. It's likely it's to the upside, but if we do get a move to the downside, it's likely that we get a big move in the next 3 days and 2 hours. Right now it's Monday, so that would give you Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning. I'm calling for a big move by Thursday market open in the U.S. So Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Time, I'm calling for a big move to have happened either to the downside or upside. I believe it will happen to the upside. I'm long on Bitcoin, but we're getting very tight. A lot of times you break out before then, so it could even happen Wednesday. But sometime Wednesday, probably Thursday, early morning, we see a massive move to the upside, I think, or to the downside. So we'll see what happens, but I think that Bitcoin is about to have a massive move later this week based on this bull pennant that is forming on Bitcoin. So we'll see what happens. That's just my TA, not financial advice. It's just what I see going on. Again, my two trades that I do have cooking right now is a long on Bitcoin from $90,530, and then a short on Peanut Coin from $1.59. Peanut Coin, I mean, it is a meme coin. Let me make sure I don't have anything going on over here. I should probably be sharing my screen. That would also help me get more people watching. Peanut Coin right now, it was a meme coin, right? I'll get to the comments in a second. Peanut was a meme coin, and it's because, it's just because the government went into someone's house, seized a squirrel, and then they euthanized it for whatever reason, and then someone made a meme about it. So 4-hour time frame, you can see when it first came out, on all exchanges, it started around, at least on this one, on Binance, it started at 13 cents. Then you had a nice move all the way up to 55 cents. You got a little bit of resistance there for a few hours, maybe a half a day. And then you had a parabolic euphoric move to the upside where you get a little bit of resistance around $1.55 and continued up, maybe a very little bit at $1 as well. But overall, you went up so fast. If you lose this level at $1.45 on Peanut Coin, I'm not thinking. The chart would say that if you lose $1.45 on Peanut, you are going to see a move to $1. At $1, if you that's not much support there. You were at $1 for less than 8 hours, I believe. If you lose $1, then you're going to have a pretty quick move down to 56 cents. I currently have a trade open. I think I'm losing my voice. I currently have a trade open from $1.59 all the way down to, I take profit at 50 cents if we get there. I take profit at 50 cents if we get there. We might not. But like the smaller time frames, there's not a lot of price history on this, but the smaller time frames on the 30-minute and lower, you've lost the 200-day smooth moving average and the 200-day moving average. I don't usually look at the 45-minute time frame, but for this chart, you have to. You even lost the 200-day moving average on the 45-minute time frame for peanut coin. So overall, the next time frame you could really go to would be the 1 hour time frame, and there's no 200-day moving average on that time frame yet, but you are below the 21. So to me, right now for peanut, super short-term price action on the 1 hour. If you do not get back above $1.63, you are technically bearish. I entered this again at 159. I have a stop at break even right now, and I'm in the money on the trade. So we'll see what happens. I'm calling for a move to the downside of peanut unless you can reclaim $1.63. And again, the next support of the downside is 145. If you break that, again, you're getting a 45% move to the downside to $1. So I just be very careful if you're trading peanut, or if you're aware of it, if you're holding it, of what could happen if you lose some of these key levels. And short term on the 15-minute time frame, we just had a M pattern, which are very bearish patterns. They broke the downside so far, making a lower low. And the first time you've been this low since the 16th, which was only 2 days ago. But again, it is starting to break down right now for peanut. Just be cautious. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. Long or short Sol, I would personally be long on Solana. Why would you be shorting an asset that's only going up and an asset that's probably about to outperform Bitcoin? I'm scared to sell too early or too late. Juno went off. What do I think about MLNR? I have not heard of that. ETH to 4K, I would say that's a guarantee. Not financial advice, but I would say that's a guarantee. MLNR. Let's go see what this is. I don't even see MLR. Did I even type that in right? I'm sorry if I sound bad. I think I'm getting over a cold. Yeah, let me know. But I don't see that coin on here. I'm up 130% as of today. So yeah, that's kind of, again, just a reminder, I'll be back live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Thank you for the like on YouTube. I'll be back live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Tomorrow to make up for not going live on Saturday, because my goal is to go live twice a week, every single week. I'm gonna post a lot of videos tomorrow as well. Just going over Dogecoin and stuff like that, because I got behind when I was sick. But overall, that's what we got going on. So the market won't be much different tomorrow at 4 p.m., but I can do more in-depth analysis on altcoins, take more requests tomorrow. But yeah, so this was more of a Bitcoin update, a market update of where I stand, because it's been a whole week since I've gone live. But that's kind of what I got going on. So my two trades are a Bitcoin long, which I should really now at this point move my stop loss to break even. And if I'm just going off of this bullpen that we have on Bitcoin, I could even, as long as Bitcoin stays above the price level, I would say if you want to be safe, stays above $89,700. I still see more upside for Bitcoin. That is below my entry, but if Bitcoin holds 89.7, I would say that's like two supports away. If you lose this support, okay, but if you lose the second support, that's not good. So if you hold 89,600, I'll say we'll call it 89.6. If Bitcoin can hold $89,600, I see Bitcoin continuing to that major move of $110,000 on the 4 hour time frame sometime before the end of this year. We'll see what happens. But if Bitcoin holds 89.7 short term, I see a move coming for Bitcoin later this week for the start of the move to 110,000. So that's what I got going on. That's my update. I don't see any requests right now, so I'll be back live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time in literally less than 16 hours. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. And tomorrow will be a lot longer stream. I'll go over altcoins, go over requests. Before the live stream, make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube. Hit the bell notification so you can notified every time I go live and post videos. I'm going to be posting Dogecoin videos tomorrow afternoon as well before I go live. And some other altcoins as well. I might post a Solana video. I haven't done that one in a while. I might post a Jasmine. I haven't done that in a very long time. And then I probably do a video on Peanut, because that is a trade I'm in, assuming we don't get a move above $1.59. If we do, then I'll be out of the trade. But I still might do a video on Peanut, because it's kind of a hot coin, albeit right now short term it does look bearish. But that's what we got going on. And this was a little bit of a quick market update before my longer art update tomorrow. But yeah, I like what Bitcoin's doing right now. Higher highs, higher lows. I would say it's more like higher lows and lower highs, actually. But I still like this is bullish consolidation for Bitcoin. Oh, right now Bitcoin does have more liquidity to the upside. Bookmap is suggesting that we get a move to 93,000, which would be a almost all-time highs. All-time highs is 93,500. So I do think sometime, maybe tomorrow, but definitely Wednesday, no later than Thursday, we get a move to the upside on Bitcoin. That's what I'm calling right now. We'll see if I'm wrong or right. If you guys want to join the trading group, link to join is on YouTube. Join the Patreon. It's only $30 a month. We go over Bitcoin every single day. I give you altcoin updates almost every day, depending on what the market's doing. But yeah, that's what we got going on. And with that being said, that's kind of what I got playing for tonight. So yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Usually, though, we'll be back on schedule after tomorrow. I'll be back on schedule to go live Saturdays and Mondays at 11 p.m. Central Time, but tomorrow's live stream is to make up for not going live on Saturday. So with that being said, so thank you for stopping by, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next live stream, back-to-back days of live stream. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get the move tomorrow on the live stream. That would be pretty awesome. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central Time for our next live stream. Till then, trade safe and have a great evening. Toodaloo.